Everyone, and welcome back to Beverly Stunning Creations. This is my new ticker, and I had a couple of people that said it kind of bothered them in a way. I don't have that problem, but so what I'm going to do is run it here and there. I'm going to turn it off during the video, and if I have like a special occasion, if I want to do a shout out, then I'll do the shout out, then turn it off. If I do a giveaway, I'll let it run for the giveaway, and honestly I can just let it sit still too. Tell me guys if you'd like to see it moving, or maybe like this. Let's change it where it sits still, but you won't be able to see the whole thing. I won't be able to run it, but let me know if you guys would like to see it moving that way. Alright, so now for this DIY, it's been on hold for over a year. And I just got too busy. I don't have the sticker anymore. This is something that I found at a store called Bargain Hunt. And I forgot exactly what it was used for. Maybe it was a food tray. I don't know. I don't remember. But when I saw it, I saw a makeup palette, okay? If you guys have been with me for a while, then you know I have some large lipstick, lip gloss, and different things for makeup. And I've always wanted to do an oversized makeup palette as well. So this has been sitting in the closet for, like I said, over a year, and I just decided to go ahead and do something with it. So what I'm gonna do is clean this really well, spray paint the outside silver, maybe the top silver as well. I'm not gonna worry about the inside so much, but I'm gonna do that and then return. So next up, I have plaster of Paris. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and remove the top. And I picked this up from Michael's. This is my second container. I have the scoop that I picked up at Dollar Tree, I believe. Let me show you the tray. This is what the tray looks like after I spray painted it silver. So I'm gonna put my tray here. But meanwhile, I have a plastic cup. I'm gonna put some of my plaster of Paris inside. And I also have some water. Add some water to it. I'm gonna use this stick from Dollar Tree to mix it up. See that I need to add some more. Use cold water, do not use hot water. If you use hot water, then this will seize up really fast. So what you want to do is just keep slowly adding more plaster of Paris to your water until you get it to the consistency that's going to work. And I like to compare it to maybe cake batter. And then I'm just going to put some right inside here. Just tap it at the bottom. You want it as smooth as possible. And just tap it and try to get the bubbles out. And I'll continue to do that with the other two as well. I need to add a little bit more to this cavity. So I'll do that and then allow it to completely dry and then come back. And this is what we have. This was my first time trying this. What I would do different the second time around is pour one section at a time and let it completely dry. That way it won't interrupt with what's going on with the first one. It'll dry completely smooth, okay? Then I would go on to the second section, third section, or fourth, however many sections you have, one at a time. So now that we have this, first thing I'm going to do is paint. The first section I'm going to do is blue. And I have this really beautiful teal topaz. And it's a metallic paint. Purchase this from Michael's. Grab a brush and just paint some on. Hopefully it paints okay. So we're going to do blue, silver, and white. Now the cool thing about this palette is you can do any color you want. You can go with pink, purple, yellow, brown, whatever color you want. This is a eyeshadow palette. You can make it a blush palette and do different tones of pink and red. It's totally up to you. Okay, so I'm going to allow that to dry. Then I'll come back in with a second coat. Then I'm going to come in with silver and white. Okay guys, so I'm going to go over each one of these twice with the acrylic paint, and then I'll come back and move on to the next step. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is what we have. We have our blue, we have our silver and white. So what I'm going to do is start out with my blue. Now in this tiny cup, I have some Wicked Stick It. You can also use Mod Podge. Take the Wicked Stick It and brush it on, right on top of the paint. Now that I have that on there, I'm going to take some of this glitter, and I picked it up at Hobby Lobby, but I'll make sure to find it on Amazon and link it for you as well. And as you can see, it's extra fine lake blue holographic, and I love the color. Again, you can use whatever color you want. So I'm just going to sprinkle it right on top of the paint. So now that that's completely covered, I'm going to allow that to dry. After it dries, I'll come back and see if it needs another coat or not, and then we'll move on to the other two colors. Okay, guys, so it's been about 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and shake off the excess. Go ahead and get it off here as well. Get it off the white and the silver. Yeah, looking at it, I think I do want to add one more coat, but before I add that coat, I am going to seal this in place before I brush on additional Mod Podge, and I'm going to use some of my Got To Be hairspray. This is the hairspray I'll be using. I'm just going to take this away from my glitter and spray it on there. Let that completely dry. Once it dries, I'll come back and add an additional coat of the Wicked Stick It, and then sprinkle on more glitter. And then I'll seal it again with more of the Got To Be hairspray. I'll do that and come back. Okay guys, so here's what my palette looks like so far. And I've already sealed it with the hairspray. I'll probably leave it like this. If you want to seal it even more, you can use some clear spray paint. But by using the hairspray, it keeps the brilliance of the glitter a little bit better, okay? So I'm going to put this aside. Next up, I have this mirror from Dollar Tree, and I'm actually going to use two of these. So what I'm going to do is just remove the back and the mirror. Again, I'm going to have two of these. This one, I won't use the back. I'm going to spray this one silver. And I have a second one, I'm going to spray it silver as well. But the second one, I'm going to keep the back to it, okay? So I'm going to do that and come back. So I found this one that I had previously sprayed silver, and it's a little banged up, but that's okay because we are going to cover that up. And I went ahead and replaced the bottom, and I used my hot glue gun, and I also reinforced it right in here with the glue. So what I'm going to do is glue this right on top of here. I feel like I need to put the glue right inside this ring. So I'm going to take my Gorilla Glue and put some just inside the ring. Just go right around the rim. I'm going to take one of these popsicle sticks and use it to spread the glue out evenly. And now I'm going to set this on top. Now I'm going to allow this to set up to my eyeshadow palette. Now this is the piece that we added on here, and now it's time to decorate it. I have some of this blue diamond bling. It's not the same exact blue, but it's close enough. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and attach it all the way around the base. It does have adhesive on the back, but I'm going to go ahead and add some additional glue around the base because of the paint to make sure that it stays on indefinitely. Normally I would use some Dollar Tree Fix-All, but since I don't have any, I'm going to go ahead and use this Gorilla Glue. I'm just going to put it on there and then use a popsicle stick to spread it out. Okay, I think I'm going to start back here. Okay, just go all the way around and press it up against the base. Alright, so this is what we have. And now I'll allow the glue to set up for about an hour or so and then come back and move on to the next step. Okay guys, so back to the palette. This has completely dried. So next I'm going to add some mirror towel here. And I'm going to use the Dollar Tree mirror towel. This is the 5x5 millimeter. Now it does have adhesive on the back also, but I'm going to reinforce it because I have paint here. This time around, I'm going to try some Wicked Stick It and see how it does, just to cut down on using the Gorilla Glue. So let's go. Now while that gets tacky, I'm going to go ahead and cut my mirror towel. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add some more of the Wicked Stick It around here. Then I'll allow it to get tacky, and then I'm going to add some more bling around here, but not. Okay, so this is what we have now. Okay, now for the top, I'm going to take one strand of the bling and go all the way across to separate it. And then I'm going to put a piece here as well. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and add some more Wicked Stick It on here, and then I'll attach the two pieces. Now I'll let this get tacky and then come back. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I love the way it's coming together. Isn't it pretty? Okay. So to finish off the top, I'm going to go around with some more of my Wicked Stick It, and then I'm going to come in with more of my bling. And this is what we have. Okay guys, so while it's drying, let's go ahead and focus on the second frame. What I'm going to do is brush on some more of the Wicked Stick It, and then I'll add some silver glitter to the top. So now I'll let that set up and come back and shake off the excess. See if I need to add an additional coat. If not, I'll go ahead and seal it. Okay guys, so I'm going to add some more of my Wicked Stick It around this one as well. Next up, I have some 10 by 10 millimeter mirror towel from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use this size because it fits around the frame better than the 5 by 5 millimeter. Okay guys, so off camera, I went ahead and put the mirror towel on the outside, And then I put the 5x5mm on the inside. Now this is going to be the lid to my eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to flip this over. I have this round piece of acrylic and I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. Okay, so what I want to do is glue that right along this rim, but I have these little divots to stick up and they are in the way. So I'm going to use my hot knife to cut those off. If you don't have a hot knife, you can use an old knife, just heat it up on the stove. If you're interested in getting this hot knife, I'll link it below. Take my Gorilla Glue and put it right along that rim. And now I'm going to set this weight right in the middle and let the glue completely dry.